Hello there everybody, my name is Masterofroflness and welcome to Sins of the Prophets, a total conversion mod of Sins of the Solar Empire Rebellion that changes the entirety of the game to the Halo universe. Now, I do remember playing with this mod a while back as the Covenant, and I was versing off against two other opponents. One of them was UNSC, the other was Covenant, and I was winning. Then, all of a sudden, the Flood came in, and they're essentially this alien race that can convert other ships to their side, kind of like the Zerg or the Borg. And they were able to completely destroy my opponent's navy, and he was able to also mass convert his navy to his side, so he had about, 100 or so ships from his original starting position, as well as 100 or so ships from my opponent's fleet. And they all came out of slip space, attacked my planet where my fleet was, and then he was able to send out 200 to 300 bombers and fighters into the center of my fleet. And these fighters and bombers, when they get too close, they explode and spread out infected spores onto your ships, and they're able to essentially mass convert your own ships to the Flood. So I just saw half of my fleet get completely converted to the Flood. It kind of like the monks or the priests in Age of Empires 2 that can go and convert a catapult to Islam and have it fight against your Christian armies. So my fleets were completely destroyed, my empire was destroyed, and then afterwards the Flood went after every other faction and just demolished everybody, which sucks. Now, this won't happen in our modification because I think the Flood have been nerfed and the UNSC and the Covenant have been buffed. Now, there is a third faction that they're also going to introduce into the mod later on, but I do believe that will be for beta release. I'm not really sure. And I also know that there's no plan on making the Flood a playable faction, so that will always be a pirate faction, which kind of sucks, but whatever. That's kind of like how the cookie crumbles. We're going to be playing as the UNSC, led by a car. Yes. General Ford, I think. Is this a Ford? I'm not sure. You know what? I don't even care. It's a car. This car has served through the beaches of Normandy, the deserts of Afghanistan, and beyond. He has survived. He's seen it all, the horrors of war, and he's back for revenge, so that he can massacre a couple of innocent ETs. You know, it's funny because the Covenant and the humans have like badass portraits of like, you know, famous generals and shit, and then we have car. This is beautiful. Look at this car. You know what? It's been restored. This is a pretty nice car, to be honest. Like, if you can survive centuries off of just being restored by other humans, then you're good to go. You're probably in peak performance right here. He probably has like a completely new engine and maybe a completely new interior. Maybe he's kind of like one of those Bond cars that has machine guns and laser cannons attached to it. I'm not sure. A cup holder or two. Anyway, let's see. I do like my sewage green over here, and the eagle is a nice choice. Unfortunately, we can't pick a car symbol, but whatever. Okay, car. It's time for you to lead the UNSC forces, and we're going to be playing on maybe a medium map with 4 other players because my Sins of Galactic Empire Let's Play is taking way too long. It's a little bit laggy. So let's see. 1 star, 56 planets. We can go a little bit smaller. 5 stars. Nope. Why would I want 5 stars? Why would I want 17 stars? 1 star, 36 planets, FA, 4 players. Seems about right. Okay, large fleet size. Flood is going to be active because the general not having the Flood makes things a little bit boring. Even though there's always a chance for them to completely track us once again. Now, it's always important to actually keep these off because they do actually fuck up your game and make you crash sometimes, which kind of sucks. Anyway, UNSC, General Carr is in position. And let's change the AI to heroic because we don't want to make things too easy. No, I did turn off teams, right? Yeah, lock teams actually. There we go. That way people can't double team on me. All right, we can have 2 UNSC and 2 Covenant. That seems about right. All right, well, let's go kick some ass and chew some bubblegum. The General Ford is in position. He will lead you all with his great and glorious headlights of power. Alright, now, the UNSC have a couple of different traits when compared to the Covenant. The Covenant, in general, have more powerful shields and a better early game, because, in general, a lot of their ships are better than the humans, and this is also reflected in the lore. Early on in the human versus Covenant wars, the humans had to have a huge numerical advantage over the Covenant in order to actually try and defeat them in space battles. Like, I remember this one battle in one of the Halo books where the humans had to send in 100 ships, and they were only able to kill like 19 Covenant, while the Covenant were able to destroy half of the fleet, which kind of sucks. The late game of the humans, however, is, from what I've heard on the forums, much better than the Covenant. And once they get out their Mac cannons, the humans can essentially demolish the Covenant, which is pretty good. And the Mac cannons were in Halo Wars. Ooh, 400. No, that's not 400. That's 4,800 average Mac damage. Okay, I was reading something else. 4,000 hull. Yeah, the orbital defense platforms are pretty damn solid for the most part. Yeah, so the UNSC have like a very defensive focused playstyle, whereas the Covenant have a very early game warfare focused playstyle for the most part. And we don't know what the fuck the other faction is going to do, the Forerunners. Alright, so let's see. We have like Oni sloops. So let's go ahead and send them out.
Where do you need me to prowl? What's your clearance level? Oh, sorry, Commander. Where do you need me to prowl?
I'm probably gonna go up north and go up down south. Let's see if we can get out a good carrier. Get a Paris class frigate. Oh wait, these aren't carriers. These are carriers. There we go. Oh wait, these aren't carriers either. They're capital ships. What am I doing? What are the carriers? Well, some of these are carriers. Some of them aren't. If you can't tell, I haven't really played with the UNSC that much. So in general, I'm going in a little bit blind. I have been playing as the Covenant a little bit more because I always like my ETs a little bit more than my humans. But yeah, Mac damage is going to be incredibly important. So later on, these ships are going to be the ones that carry us. Oh, these are the carriers. Athens carrier. Yep. Why did I say Athena's? What? How many ships can you carry? I mean, how many fighters? Doesn't really tell me. Oh well. Okay, research-wise, we have Ofcom Ops. We have DEFCON Ops.
Oni exploration teams have discovered a new colonizable planet.
We don't have any technology yet. We might want to start up on our economy pretty soon. So let's go ahead and get some research out. Or you know what? We could conquer one of these smaller planets and... Oh no, wait. There's no... This isn't like Sins of the Galactic Empire Rebellion where... Well, not Sins of the Galactic Empire Rebellion, just Sins of the Galactic Empire, where there can actually be like a large urban planet. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's going to be the case. For the most part, we should get out a carrier. Do I want a Phoenix assault ship? Yeah, why not? Yeah, that's a good starting ship, I guess. It seems like we can get more than one capital ship. They are pretty cheap. But compared to the Covenant, they're way weaker. So that's the trade-off right here. Yeah, I guess for the most part we can go ahead and get out some civic research going on. Just a little bit slow because in general I want to not fuck up too bad early on. So let's go ahead and get some research into that. I would love to get the Star Wart class frigate. So that in general will allow me to get some good Mac damage on some of these enemy ships I'm going to be fighting against. Well, not enemy ships. Well, yeah, enemy ships. What am I saying? Fleet's a little bit low, but that's okay. Research kind of sucks a little bit. Let's see Upcom. We're going to need a military research building. Let's go ahead and get that really quick. Bam. Now, I don't think Titans are actually available for this version of the modification yet. So that kind of sucks, but in general, overwhelming our opponent's early game is going to be more important. A lot of these rebels are actually pretty weak. There's only 2 ships over here, so in general, we don't have to worry too much about early game warfare. In fact, we might just like build only 2 capital ships, and that's about it. Then we can just move out. Even though I really want some stalwart frigates at my disposal. Let's look at these capitals really quick.
Situation update, please.
Well, he does look pretty damn cool. I'll give him that much. He isn't like a lot of the other ships in the Halo universe, most notably the capital ship in Halo Wars. But you know what? This capital ship looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Okay, so let's colonize. Good, and we'll send out the other Phoenix class up north. Actually, hold on a sec. Well, there's a lot of frigates there. You know what? We can have one Phoenix class ship get out a nuclear missile. Send everybody to hell like Gandhi sends me to hell in Civ 5. We can have another one just go for colonization. Okay, how's our eco? Nothing? Really? Oh, I guess we're still building. That sucks. Build rates are pretty damn slow. Let's go ahead and get this real quick.
Let's not outstay our wealth.
And let's also upgrade our armor a little bit as well as our health. Because again, remember, when we're facing off against the Covenant, we're gonna melt like butter.
Where do you need me to prowl?
Let's not outstay our wealth.
We could probably get out maybe one more Phoenix assault ship. I don't really have to worry too much about credit production. So I can afford to sell, I can afford to buy some more resources with my credits. Okay, my little capital ship, you know what to do. Oh, hold on a second, let me tell this guy to move east. It's weird how our starting planet isn't Earth. It's always funny. I would have actually liked it if it was Reach as our starting planet. That would have been pretty cool, but whatever. Okay, Doki. Give me some kick-ass action. So right now that's a UNSC ship. It's controlled by the rebels. Ooh. Holy moly guacamole. I'm loving the visuals already. Oh, it's super cool.
I see we've made
Look at those missiles.
Situation update, please.
They just shoot out of the ship like a beehive and completely demolish their opponents.
Research order complete.
Oh, fire salvos, yes. There we go. Good hit, my friends.
UNSC forces have engaged the enemy.
Okay, we still have a better economy than a lot of other factions, so that's pretty good. And we lost our little buddy. Little scout. Oh, Dora the Explorer. It's okay, we'll see you in hell later. I want to get rapid hydrometallurgy, and then afterwards maybe we might get some more crystal production, but I'm not sure. I don't think I need high density zoning yet.
A new colony has been found.
I mean, it would be cool and all, but I don't need to really extend our population that much.
Ship if we don't have the factory to do so.
I don't even care about that.
We've made a few upgrades.
Okay, where's my other capital ship? Did I build one yet? Remember I built the third one.
Research order complete.
Well, we got the frigates that I wanted, which is good. So I guess maybe we could just focus on that. Yeah, they are pretty cheap.
Cannot afford your request at the moment. UNSC cannot afford.
Oh, and I can build them really fast. Look how fast they go. So like I said,
cannot afford your request at the moment.
the ships for the UNSC are really, really weak, but really, really cheap early on. And the Covenant ships are also really, really weak and really cheap early on. However, the Covenant ships are a lot better because of their shields. So our early game is much weaker. Even though we can spam out ships. Alright, now let me see. Let me explore this planet really fast. And economy's now... Wow, our credits are at 4. You know what? Colonization's at number 1, which is good. Once we get out our frigates, we're going to go ahead and take this planet out. Frivolous exploration. Hold on a sec. What's that? God damn it, we need 4 techs? And this is a really good planet too. Look how many asteroids it provides. My god. Great donger in the sky. Give me protection. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and send out my capital ships. And we're going to probably go for Nortia? Yeah, we can go for Nortia. Oh, we need another research building. Civic research building. I spent a lot of my resources already on technology and units. Oh.
Research order complete.
God bless. We got out some artifacts. Where is it? Oh no, it's just a little trait. Insurrectionist planet. Is that good? It increases my tax income, my trade income. But why is it in red text? Like it's bad or something. Ooh, red. Evil, evil. That's all I'm reading right now.
Any sign of the Covenant?
Nope, thank God. there was any sign of the Covenant, I'd be just pissing in my pants.
Let's not outstay our welcome.
Okay, time to get more civic research. I'm gonna try and save up for maybe what was that? Private sector? Yeah, private sector. I'm gonna try and save up for Fiverr's exploration. No, exploitation. I keep thinking that's an R and not an I and a T. But yeah, I need exploitation over here, and I need volcanic exploitation too. My god, I need a lot of colonization tech actually. It's a shame that this really good planet over here requires 4 civic techs, but whatever.
Let's not outstay our welcome.
Right now my fleet's pretty darn good with 2 as a rank.
UNSC cannot afford
Just go ahead and build a little bit more frigates. And I think this is a good enough size actually for my fleet to just go ahead and take out some rebels. Albeit it's not good enough for the Covenant, but you know what? I haven't seen eye or tail or ear of the Covenant.
Moving to position.
Okay, at this point we can just speed up the game really quick so that we can get our guys eastward, or whatever this direction is. East, right, I don't know, I don't even care.
Structure complete.
I know the game's going way faster, but
UNSC cannot afford your request at the moment.
I'll slow it down when something important happens, like right now. Because I know you guys want to see some good ass
Situation update, please.
action scenes right now from ship-to-ship combat. And that's the Mac right over there. The Mac is essentially a giant sort of fist in the face that can essentially destroy ships in one shot because of the high amount of damage it can provide. Like, it's just like one giant pwah! And it's incredibly badass. In the Halo Wars game, you could use the Max to essentially destroy entire armies, which was always pretty cool. By the way, my ships, even though they have a lot of hull and armor, they don't have any shields. So that's another reason why the UNSC early game are really bad, because they don't have any shields. No shields whatsoever compared to the Flood, which kind of sucks. Making
UNSC
any fights against the Flood
at the moment.
basically suicidal.
A new colony has been founded.
So we're gonna have to watch out a little bit. In fact, I do believe we do get shields later on though, right? Oh, we don't get shields at all for any of our ships. We do get Mac damage though, which is pretty good. I'm pretty sure we get some kind of shield for some of our units, right? No shields whatsoever. Alright, so we're gonna have to rely upon armor and health. Well, this is why we're gonna get raped early game.
Set a course.
But that's okay. Because we'll just build more ships. Okay, you're still building that. Good. Let's explore the planet, actually. So I can check out if there's any more stuff over there. Currently, our culture's pretty bad. Colonization's still at 1. Good. Good. I really have no point to actually continue my military research at this point, because I think right now the ships that I have are currently really good, but I don't know. We might get some points into repair platforms. Really need this tech though, I really do.
I see we've made a few upgrades.
Because replacing the ships that I lose is currently the most important thing for me when I'm fighting against the Covenant. And when I'm fighting against the Flood, holy moly guacamole, do I need to have as much of a numerical advantage as I possibly can.
Let's not outstay our welcome.
Once the Flood comes, it's essentially GG.
Survey teams have discovered a valuable
Ooh,
resource.
Forerunner factories. This planet is amazing. Look at that. Ship structure build rate, ship build cost, extra constructors.
New colonizable planet.
Situation update.
This planet is the best.
UNSC forces have engaged the enemy.
Well, there's a lot more ships here. There's only 2 asteroids. So maybe there's something hidden. Who knows? Alright, my little ships. Go out and conquer. At least we won't get any notifications in the game like, oh, shields are down, shields are down. This is pretty badass to look at. So as you can see, there's like the missile salvos, and then there's the little machine guns that the ships are firing, and then there's the Mac cannons.
I see we've made a few upgrades.
Albeit I did speed up the game speed quite a bit, so General, that entire fight went down really, really fast, but those are the Mac cannons, and then there's the missile salvos. Mac cannons are just giant shotguns. That's all you need to know. I think we lost one ship. Did we? I'm not even sure. I don't even think it matters, though. These frigates are pretty damn inexpensive. Okay, turn this back on. Thank you very much, so I don't go in blind. Is my tech actually researching? Yes, it is. Good. And now we can go ahead and get out Arctic exploitation. A little bit more tech away from getting our exploitation over here that will allow us to take this planet. What is the planet called? Hyptidia? God, a lot of these planets I actually don't know the lore of. I think they're just like random planets that the game just created. They don't really have anything special to them. But then again, I don't know. I haven't read a lot of the books.
Get us underway immediately. Let's not outstay our welcome.
Okay, I do have a lot of crystal. Don't really want to waste it though. I guess we could sell some crystal. Yeah, I guess that would be a wise decision. Oh, a wise choice. Okay, let's increase our hull a little bit, because in that battle, it was it wasn't in any threat of losing my capitals, but I don't really want to replace my frigates all too much, even though they are very inexpensive. Okay, just get these out and don't auto-place structures. I don't need a frigate factory to go on the front lines. I wonder if this planet has something good. It should have something good. Come on now. 2 asteroids only? And it's on the asshole end of the system? Yeah, there should be something hidden. Like some Indiana Jones type shit. Okay, where are we going? Oh, we should really go over there. We don't have that tech yet. Even though we could get it pretty soon. In fact, let me just go ahead and sell you off. There we go. Of course nothing of value has been found. Of course! I want there to be something found, and you know what's not found. We should get these specializations pretty soon, but I don't know if I want to make my capital planet like a cultural planet or a production zone. Because in general, why don't I just make this planet a production zone, since ship build cost is
research order complete.
Actually decreased a little bit, and the build rate for structures is decreased as well, which is pretty good. Okay, go ahead. Get that. How you guys doing? How are you guys doing? You're doing pretty good. Go ahead and focus fire. Come on, you know what to do. Yeah, there goes the Mac. Oh, let me just slow this down a little bit. Nice hit. Yeah, thank God we got the hull tech. Otherwise, I think these ships would have melted like butter a couple battles ago. They have a star and crescent. Are these like a Muslim UNSC faction that I'm fighting off against? Like maybe the remnants of the Ottoman Empire? Maybe the Ottomans tried to establish themselves in space. Oh, we failed on Earth, but we will survive in the deep zones of emptiness that dwells in outer space. One of my frigates is dangerously weak. Right now our fleet strength is at 4. That's not good.
Research order complete.
Then again, we've lost like what, 3 or so frigates, so in general makes sense. I mean, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, they're pretty weak ships. Right now, my economy is actually doing pretty darn good. I like it. Credits are a little bit weak, small though, but I think we're all good. Whoa! I actually lost one of my capitals. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, this guy's just lazy. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and buy another capital ship actually. Let's go ahead and also research basic provisioning. Just a little bit paranoid. I don't want to get in a situation where I'm caught with my pants down. That's all. Now again, this planet, super important. 6 asteroids. That can supply my metal forever. And then I can sell a lot of that metal, which is good, and get more credits. So it all works out in the end. Are we researching anything though? No, not really.
UNSC cannot afford your request at the moment.
I guess I'd love to get this one. This little tech.
Next class refit complete.
Seems like a good idea.
Situation update.
Oh, thank you, friendo. You may get yourself another nuke.
Set a course.
I mean, we only need one ship of colonization. That's really about it. We're number 2 in capitals. God bless. I actually don't know in the lore if any of the humans decided to convert to the Flood. Well, not the Flood, the Covenant religion. Sure, maybe there's like a spin-off book where some dude is like, oh, hey, you know those Covenants? They were probably right about us.
UNSC cannot afford your request at the moment.
Situation
Then again, if the elites weren't stupid enough to fall for the Covenants in Halo 3, then you know what? I'm guessing the same could be said for the humans. Alright, so that's basically pretty much it. We have a pretty decent military. Albeit, we are low on the rankings, but that's because, you know, a lot of our ships are pretty weak early on. Like, there's really no way to essentially fight against the Covenant with our current gear at the moment. So we're just going to have to essentially build ourselves up to a level in which we can destroy the Covenant with our numerical advantage, and we have enough sorry about that, enough ships with Mac cannons that can essentially one-shot the Covenant before they're ever a problem. Economy wise, we're actually the best, albeit in credits we're low, but we'll fix that out. All of these guys should hate each other. I lock teams. Do not ally. Please don't ally with each other, because if you do, and then go after me, I will cry. General Carr will not like this. My Ford's headlights will cry with oil. Anyway, my name is Masterofroflness, and if you enjoyed this video, do like and subscribe, I guess. I don't know, do whatever the fuck you want. I'm not your mom, or your dad, or your uncle. Maybe I'm your dad, actually, I don't know. I did put a lot of my sperm in the sperm bank after I donated my towel to charity. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Bye-bye.